What's up, Scotties? I'm on Randall, and welcome back to a very special edition of Pardon the Interruption, Scottie Channel Edition. We're doing draft day. We're breaking down the draft. It starts April 27th, and we're going to give y'all our outlook. Weston, you want to start us off?
Starting off, the Panthers are looking to take Stroud, number one. I mean, honestly, I see you taking a quarterback first pick, but also I don't at the same time. I don't know why people take quarterbacks first pick. You figure they go for like a good defensive player. But, I mean, I don't know. And then Bryce Young, number two, goes to the Texans. So I think it's gonna be a good pickup for the Texans for sure. Then Cardinals, they'll take Jalen Carter for third pick, and then the Colts take Will Levis, fourth pick. Will Levis, Kentucky quarterback, going fourth pick. I mean, it's just outrageous. I've never heard of that before. But yeah, I mean, solid for Will Levis.
Yeah, let's actually talk about Will Levis because to me, he's one of those real questionable players in this draft. I think he's either going to be great or he's either going to be a bust. I think it really depends on what system he goes to. If he goes to a system where they need to plug him in day one, no questions asked, I think he'll probably fail. But if you give him time to develop, I think he can be special. I think he has everything to be great, like any other rookie QB. But if he's not developed right, then I think he'll crumble. His attributes are so good, that arm is so great. But if you can work on that accuracy a little bit and just do your best to keep him healthy, I think he'll really be special.
Sometimes Will Levis just didn't throw the ball very well. He had his games, honestly. Will Levis can be the next Josh Allen if he has a better O-line, you know. Will Levis is a solid quarterback, strong arm. At the end of his career, seemed to miss easy throws and questionable throws, stuff like that. I mean, solid quarterback, but I mean, honestly, he's got to step his game up if he's gonna be like Josh Allen in the NFL, for being honest.
To Will Levis's defense, I think Scangarella's offense that was implemented around him definitely had some flaws, to say the least. However, he did show great flashes. Sometimes you thought, dang, this dude's going to be amazing. He's going to be that next Josh Allen. He's going to take the NFL by storm. He's going to be just straight great. And obviously, like there were times in that. But then, like Weston said, there were times that you had to do the defeat cobra. You had to think, what is this dude doing? But once again, I think he played banged up a lot of his career. The way he was used at UK, he really aided the running game there, and he was told to put his body on the line for the extra yards, which is fine, but your quarterback's going to get banged up that way, and I think that's a big reason he didn't play against Iowa in the bowl game his senior year. I think if you can keep him healthy, though, I think he really will be great. Next up, let's talk about Anthony Richardson, because obviously he's another big quarterback in this draft.
He's dog.
Honestly, yeah, that's the best way to say it. You want to dive deeper in that?
Yeah, this is good. I don't see no hype in him, honestly. Florida quarterback, not good. Kentucky beat him. Kentucky's never good at football, and somehow they pulled it off against Florida. Florida's just terrible. You know, most impressive win last year was against Utah. So, I mean, that's just horrible. That's horrible. That's dog. Lost to Vandy, Kentucky, and Florida State. They're trash. They're garbage. Just break it down a little bit more.
Yeah, let's talk about that Utah loss. Honestly, you can say, yeah, Utah went to the Rose Bowl. Utah's always a fraud at the beginning of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't drink the Kool-Aid the media is telling you. This dude, he can't read a defense.
Empty look for Richardson. Oh, that is danger! Oh, my! Keidron Smith cuts inside, and he's gonna pick six it in the swamp. Cat scratch Beaver Smith.
If he goes top 10, I just NFL is a bunch of frauds.
Yeah, if you go back and you look at the film,
Shout out DK.
Facts. If you go back and you look at the film, his feet and timing, they're terrible. They're terrible. I mean, obviously you can look at, yeah, this is what he could be, but you also got to look at where he's at. He's going to need so much time to develop and improve to be that quality NFL starting quarterback that everyone thinks he can be. And the fact that he's going top 10 to me, people think he's going top 10 is absolutely outrageous. I think maybe, if you give him 2 years to develop, I think he'll be relevant. But if you plug and play, he's going to be terrible.
But honestly, if he can read defenses, if he learns how to read defenses, he can honestly be a great QB. But as of right now, he's sitting at a solid second-round pick for me.
That's what makes me so mad. People say he's a top 10 quarterback.
He's not.
He's not. He can't read a defense, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many questionable throws he's made when I watch him. It's absolutely insane. I think people are just so hungry for that Josh Allen type quarterback that they're willing to overlook all the clear flaws in a player's like just straight up play style. I mean, believe me, as a Buffalo Bills fan, I understand wanting the next Josh Allen. I believe that he's so great. But I think Anthony Richardson, you are going to need to develop him for so long until he can really be that guy.
Will Levis is probably the next Josh Allen as of right now. Bryce Young's solid too, but let's just keep going on this guy because he's terrible.
Yeah, he just has trouble reading the pocket. He puts himself in unnecessary pressure. And honestly, that was a big thing. Defense, all they had to do is change one or two things up. And my goodness, he was just – Florida took themselves out of the ball game. He can't sit in the pocket and make the throw. He always feels he has to run around. And obviously, all those edge rushers have to do is just wait, and it's a free sack.
Their O-line is solid as well.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
So he can obviously just sit in there and just wait. But no, he's used to getting sacked probably by now, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you have great players on that Florida O-line. You have Osiris Torrance. I mean, my goodness, bro's insane. He gets his hands on and it's over. He had a good O-line.
Richardson pre-snap issues can be fixed. They can. I mean, obviously anything can be fixed as of right now. If you're going to the NFL draft, I mean, obviously you have skill there. But people saying top 10 pick, I think he can go late first round, if not second round. He has a bad pre-snap issue, which NFL could fix that. Obviously, it's the NFL. 53 completion percentage. That's pretty good. It's not good. But he just misses easy throws. I mean, who does that? Will Levis fixes his at the end of the year, and he played through injuries. So there's a reason for that. Much like Levis, Richardson won't be ready day one. So Richardson simply needs time to develop. He's only 20 as of right now. But he's got to get a lot of his issues fixed before he's going to be good in the NFL.
I think absolutely. I mean, like I said, if you're willing to give the guy possibly 2 years to develop, then maybe. But let's be honest. That's probably going to be 2 more years of a losing season for teams like the Falcons maybe taking them, the Colts maybe taking them. I think you give Will Levis 1 year to develop, I think he'll be fine. Richardson, I think you got to give him probably 2. And honestly, if you're Richardson, I think you probably should have stayed 1 more year at Florida if you could. Give you more time, but he just wanted to go to the draft.
Yeah, if he finds a team willing to give him time, they'll be great. I mean, they just got to give him time. He's got to get built up. I mean, he's young. He's a young quarterback going to the NFL draft. It's just going to be tough for him to just start off in as a rookie. So that's how I see it. But they won. They want to rush him. It's going to be a bad day. Whatever team he's on, it's going to be a bad day for them. So,
well, thank you guys for watching. Go Scotties.